Good afternoon, South Africa, and a very warm welcome to you. This is Afternoon Express, and it's actually the very first cook-along of spring. Spring has sprung. Welcome to the show, Nomsa.
Okay.
Of course, spring has sprung. It always needs an applause. And of course, the Afternoon Express cook-along is all today, and it's all about the classics. Nothing screams South African traditions like a home flame-grilled braai. Oh, nothing smells like summer more than a home-grilled braai.
Now it's just the scent of braai.
Oh, I knew I smelled something delicious and tasty. I thought it was just your natural smell. But of course, we can never get over coming together and enjoying quality meat that is marinated to perfection any day of the week. Absolutely love it. So what are we braaiing?
Okay, it's going to be like a smorgasbord of things. It's like a...
This is going to be our open flame.
It's going to be open flame. We're going to crack a window as well. It's a take on a Tshisa Nyama. So you just have one type of meat, right?
Yeah.
No, we're going to go with three. So we got some beautiful chicken kebabs, some beautiful full rack of lamb, and then we do some boerewors, of course.
Some thick boerewors.
Yeah. You always do a dance on it.
Boerewors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what's a braai without the sides?
Yeah.
The sides are going to be in there as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The last time I went to a Tshisa Nyama was in Googs.
Yeah.
Juju l'Etoile.
Juju l'Etoile.
And it was amazing. It was such a vibe. So we're going to create the vibe here in the loft today. And we're so happy to have you joining us at home. We hope that you're going to be cooking along and braaiing your vlees with us on the show. Now, to get today's recipe and shopping list sent directly to your phones, simply SMS the keyword EAT to 33650. SMS is a R1.50 each and no free SMSs apply. And of course, we are streaming live because it's 2018. You can find us anywhere. So just look on YouTube. And of course, you can keep your phone with you in the kitchen and follow along. And you can also chat to us via our social media pages and tell us what you think is the perfect side dish for a braai by tweeting us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. And of course, our lines are open because we're all here in real life. So please do give us a call on 021 430 9881 if you've got any culinary questions or if you've got stuck along the way. And what do you think are the best sides at a braai?
More meat.
Roasted garlic.
Roasted garlic.
On the braai.
Yes. Potato salad. Potato salad.
No, potato in the foil.
Okay,
on the braai.
That's good.
Winky
sly?
Yes.
I love a winky sly.
I do. I love it. I have to be there.
For sandwich in Afrikaans?
A toebreek. Oh, braaibroodjie.
Braaibroodjie. Yeah, we were talking about this.
That works as well.
Yeah, very excited.
And an ice cold dessert. Now, of course, we did say that today is all about the classics, and there's definitely no argument when it comes to the dish. We'll also be making a smooth, titillating honey, ginger and pear custard tart. And of course, yesterday was the Jewish New Year's, and they put honey with everything to give you a sweet New Year.
There you go.
So we're going to be doing that today. Just wishing everybody a sweet New Year. And okay, so what is that? What goes within our ginger and honey?
Yeah, it's going to be all the beautiful spices because, I mean, spring is here. We want to celebrate the last little bit of winter by warming up the dish. Beautiful spices with a very easy sponge and then some pear. I mean, what can be easier?
Oh,
yeah,
delicious.
it's going to be amazing.
And you know, this winter keeps on lingering.
I know.
Like winter, summer's flirting with us, but then it's going, no, cheers. And then winter's coming back. So ginger's actually going to be good for everybody's throats, just to de-winter.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Gingers are going to be great for everyone.
I love a ginger.
You love a ginger?
Oh, I love a ginger. And if you want this classic honey, ginger and pear classic custard tart sent directly to your phone, then simply SMS the keyword clover to 33650. SMSs are R1.50 each. Free SMSs don't apply. And now,
yes!
It's my favorite time of the week. Our special guest today is nothing short of exciting. In fact, she exudes fabulous and she exudes confidence like you've never seen before. It's TV presenter and actress Nomsa Buthelezi. And after being discovered by a playwright, Nomsa has gone on to play numerous roles, including the role of Awelani in SABC2 soapy Muvango and Thandi in SABC1 sitcom Abomzala. So just to name a few, she's absolutely amazing, and we can't help but admit that Nomsa is fast becoming a treasure on our screens.
It's a wonderful day. Oh yes, it's a wonderful day. Mzala, yawazi wajabula uthi ke hlazwa yini?
Ngicela ukuthi ni keseni ukuthi kwenzakala ini nje elifini kaThandi.
Na, kaswapara makeup.
Ngicela ukuthi urecognize i-contouring.
Hayi wethu uluze weight.
Yeah, Masethi. Yabona this side weak yazi noma ngiluze this side.
Ethanda. Khawuxelele uElla lo uba mncinci kangakanani.
Asikhulumi ngoElla la sikhuluma ngami. Attention on me.
Na uba kuthi wena sesithandi na asinomunyane. Ngikudile nginale minwaka emishumi emiraro. Ngikudile nina. Yabona mangabe uhudile ngaleyo ndlela mzala ukuze wayintanga kaThandi.
Asikes. Hi guys. Yazi nimoshela yonke into. Niyangipotshoza man.
Mzala simdala.
Hayi wethu wena i40 senyu 20.
Mhlawumbe ngeminyaka u20 eyadlula maze ungazomakithi umathandisi.
Thuli 19 years ago. I 20.
I40 is not that bad.
Wow, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Ms. Buthelezi.
Yes, girl.
So fabulous to have you here. I mean, you've just got such a fun career. You look like you're always having fun in your roles. How similar are you to the role that we've just seen you in? Because I heard that you're pretty similar, and you said that she exudes every part of you except you're not a man-eater.
Yes, yes. Thandi is like over the top, bubbly, always happy, but she's a man-eater.
Yeah.
But I'm not a man-eater. But I could take away the happiness. Yes.
Yeah.
The happiness, the bubbliness, being out there, colorful. That's me.
I love that. I wake up every single day happy. And a lot of people don't get it, but I think it's such a beautiful quality to have. And I mean, you can just see you exude happiness.
Yes, definitely, darling. Yes. I can see even the polka dots are out there to play.
No, you look phenomenal. So let's, just for all of your fans who just love you and want to know you a little bit more, let's go back to your childhood. What was a young Nomsa like growing up in Alex?
You know, growing up in Alex is a small township.
Yeah.
And for me, it was like so, it was limiting me, you know?
Yeah.
I was like a dreamer. Yes. My life was, I was always a dreamer.
Yeah.
My life was on stage, lights, mirror, and I used to talk to the mirror all the time. That child was crazy.
Oh, really? She's so
That
cute.
baby was crazy, but I'm glad I had parents that understood.
Yeah.
Very dramatic, like to dress up, lipstick, everything. My daughter's like that too.
Yeah.
I understand her. Yeah, I lived in my own world.
Yeah.
I lived in my own world, and somehow it really did something to me personally as growing up.
I heard that because you grew up in Alex, it kind of shaped you and built you to be the woman that you are, and gave you like quite a thick skin to go out there and do whatever you wanted to do in the world.
Definitely. You know, there's so many characters in Alex.
Yeah.
You know, your alcoholics, your gangsters, your whatever.
Yeah.
So growing up in such a space, you become more creative. You can do any character that you want to do.
Yeah.
So my township has, that is why I called myself Gomorrah Diva.
Yeah.
Gomorrah is Alex.
Yeah.
And I'm the diva of Alex.
Oh, that is
So
nice.
I'm just the fun girl.
Yeah.
You know, I love walking around Alex,
Yeah.
you know, because that is the township that actually made who I am today.
Sure.
Yes.
But I mean, of course you are the fun girl, but you're not just the fun girl. I heard that like your IQ levels and the way you performed at school, you were so smart and so way ahead of other kids in your class that you actually finished school a year earlier.
Yes.
How lucky was that?
I have a photographic mind.
Yeah.
So I did not know that the mind that I have, it will help me as an actress.
Yeah,
you know?
learning
like,
the script.
learning the script and all that. So growing up, I would look at something and then I would remember it exactly. So when the teacher asked me and he'll go, what is a membrane? I'll say it is a layer that encloses the amniotic fluid that cushions the baby against distortion by maternal organs pressing against it. So the teacher was like, oh no, this child must get out of my class. She's too intelligent for me.
Amazing.
So yeah, so I finished school very early.
Yeah.
And I was the youngest one.
Yeah,
in class.
amazing.
Yes.
One would have thought that with that kind of mind, that all the doors would have opened to you in terms of education. But I think money was tight and you just wanted to be on stage.
Yes.
So what happened from there?
My mother worked in Pick n Pay. Pick n Pay is a shelf packer.
Yeah.
My dad too. So when I finished school, they were like so scared. Oh my gosh, this kid finished school at the age of 16 and we don't have money.
Yeah.
You know? And then I went to an academy called COSEC.
Yeah.
It was so dodgy. But
What did
anyway,
they do?
It was dodgy.
What did they do with the dodgy
It was
academy?
in Newville. It was
what
in
were they
Newville,
teaching you? Like a
but
drama
they really
academy?
did to teach me. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because we had your Jonas Gwangwa there, you know, Soran Chilo. I mean, those were legends.
Even though it was a little bit dodgy.
It was so dodgy.
Listen, to be a
when
good
you're in
actress,
class,
you need friends in low
you'd smell
places.
weed.
Oh, really? But you obviously weren't touched by that kind of
darling,
bad
no, not at all.
scene.
I think Yuval was beautiful by that time because
Yeah.
you'd see people with percussions, artists. So it was, you know, refreshing for me. Then you'd see Rastafari there doing his own poetry there. So it was very inspirational for me. But then I remember my mother went to the principal and she was like, I don't have money. I don't have money. But the only thing I'll give you is 600 rands. Every month.
Yeah.
And the principal was like, okay, let's see your child. And then when they saw my performance, they were like, oh my gosh, this child, if only a mother had money, would take it to these schools.
Yeah.
And then I finished, I think the second year, I was about to finish, then I got a job.
Yeah, when you were 17, you got your first job.
Yes. And
Paying gig.
Babe, listen, I got 1,002.
Oh, girl. Enough for 2 months of school.
Yeah. I got, and then I bought my first Levi jeans.
Oh, yeah.
I was the it girl that time. And then when I moved over from school, then reality sank in. That the industry is actually not for you, girl. You know?
Why? What happened? Or
You know,
what
when
made
you-
you believe that was the message?
Right
that you were getting?
after finishing my drama school, I went to the corporate world, dramatic theater, industrial theater.
Yeah.
And then I found out that you need a waist. You need a look.
Yeah.
And then, darling, I look like my daddy. I look like my daddy, and there's a mountain, and there are, you know, Mount Kilimanjaro right here. So there was a problem, and this man right there, I was about to give up, and he was like, "No, you're not going to give up, and I'm going to give you the 22 rands to go to the audition, and you're going to get it." And immediately when I went there, I was praying in the taxi. And, you know, because of this funny thing, there's something about me, I don't know what it, you know, I'm soon to actually realize there's something about me. So I was praying in the taxi, and then this lady was like, she said, amen. Wherever you're going, the Lord is your shepherd. And when I went into the auditioning room, I gave it my all. I did not have the clothes.
Yeah.
Some were laughing at me. Darling, when they said action, something came out. And they did not believe it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you delivered and you got the job.
I delivered and I got the job, baby.
Sensational. And you keep on killing it.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here today. We're going to head to the kitchen in a little while.
My favorite place.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's the most uncomfortable place for me, but we're going to have a lot of
Really?
fun. Yeah,
Darling, you got me. You
I
got
can't
me.
cook. After the break, we put Nomsa in the hot seat with our chefs in the kitchen as we prepare South Africa's most loved dish, the Tshisa Nyama.
Our guests on Afternoon Express fly domestically with Mango. Enjoy outstanding service, online check-in and seat selection. With the widest booking and payment options, Mango is the only airline globally to accept store charge cards as a means of payment. Fly in comfort with ergonomically efficient seats for more legroom aboard a fleet of new generation Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Join the guests of Afternoon Express and fly Mango.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express for our fantastic Tuesday cook-along. And of course, we've got the wonderful Nomsa Buthelezi in the loft with us for our cook-along, along with our gorgeous chef, Sue-Ann Allen and Clem. Is this one big steak?
It's ribs. It's ribs.
Oh,
okay.
And it's very expensive.
Is it? We're going to talk about that in a minute. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, September is all about celebrating South African history, its people, its culture. And if there's one thing about South African culture, no matter who you are or where you are from, it's that if you make a fire, we will come and we will braai. Yes. So whether you braai, barbecue or grill, today's dish is for you. So it's a Tshisa Nyama like you've never ever seen before, and we can't wait to get busy. How good are you in the kitchen?
Darling, I am like the chef.
Oh. What is your go-to? What is like your favorite thing to make?
Snook fish.
Really?
Look at that.
Yes.
And how do you do it? Grilled?
Yeah. Grill.
Yeah.
With vegetables.
Yeah.
A bit of cheese there and lemon.
Okay, but you enjoy good Tshisa Nyama?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay, fabulous.
Let's talk about this lamb right now. I'm going to get out this packaging.
Yeah.
This is not ordinary lamb, okay? It's free range. You hear us say that a lot, free range. But this guy's very different. It's free range. Look at Jeannie, she's digging in there. I was being like so calm with it.
The meat out.
So this is normally when you buy lamb ribs, right? It's normally a thin strip of lamb ribs. Yeah. This is actually the proper side of it, okay? Yeah. Big difference. It's not subjected to like regular antibiotics, which is a huge thing. Your dad's a butcher, he knows.
Yeah,
if you
but I don't see any actual ribs on there.
Look at that, there we go, at the back.
Ah, okay.
It's all about keeping the meat as natural as possible. Yeah, this is the good stuff. This is the really good stuff. Also, it's not heavily marinated. It's actually marinated in what the animal eats. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's marinated in rosemary, a little bit of thyme, and all the herbs, you know. You imagine little sheep like grazing through the fields, eating it all.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's a fancy little sheep.
He's so fancy.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper, the easiest thing ever. You can smell that. It smells beautiful.
Yeah.
It smells fragrant.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's going to go, okay.
Rosemary on lamb is the best combo.
It's the way.
Marriage.
It's the way. So I would be braaiing this right now. But I was told no open fires in the studio. Yeah. I'm contesting it, okay? Next week, we see what's going to happen. Yes. So this is going to go into the oven for now.
Wooden floors up in flames.
Hey!
Bonfire.
We will braai. We will braai. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So this bad boy goes into the oven, nice and slow.
Just like this?
Yeah. Okay. If you're going to do it over your braai, keep it like a nice medium to low heat coals and quite a distance between the coals and the actual meat. Yeah. So you want that heat to like slowly penetrate the meat. The fat's going to drip out of there, and that's actually where that beautiful flavor comes from. The fat renders out of the lamb, and every time it hits the coals, it smokes. And it's the smoke that penetrates the meat. It gets in there, makes it so delicious and so amazing. That's what it's about.
Have you ever heard anybody describe it?
I'm like, hey,
such a sensual way.
This is Clem and he's most excited.
Absolutely.
This is from private school.
It is absolutely. This is the way. If you're going to do lamb ribs, do these guys. This is the way it's going to happen. You'll be happy every single time. But it's not just about the lamb. It's about the boerewors, of course.
It's about the boerewors as well. I don't think that there's a braai that goes by without somebody. You know, it's when you say bring and braai, there's like 50 packs of wors. Have you noticed that? Because it wouldn't be a Tshisa Nyama if we didn't have it. So we've got some really classic thick boerewors. And I don't know if you guys know, you know, sometimes if somebody brings sausage to your braai, there's a difference. Because boerewors is all about having a 90% meat content. So
I should hope so.
We should hope so. But that's an important thing because then we know that the other 10% is just additional fat for flavoring, seasonings. So this one, typical coriander. So we know that it's not filled with a whole bunch of other.
Because that's true. Because other sausage, they can literally add whatever they want,
which
is scary.
There's no regulation.
Ladies and gentlemen, know your wors. Know your wors, okay?
Know your wors.
It's very important.
So this is the good stuff. And just a note is, and you can hear we've got a sizzle, but it's not kind of like smoking like crazy. Never put your wors into, if you are doing it on the stovetop, into a super hot pan.
Oh, yes.
It's a natural casing, and if there's too much heat, casing's going to break. flavor, there it goes. Moisture, there it goes. So we just want to be gentle, and then we want to keep on turning until we've got the perfect golden color. And
in a situation of a braai, we would do that after that? Because is this a hotter flame, and that's
also going to take longer. There's also a preference because I like my boerewors not dead.
Not well done. Let's give it well done.
So tell me, why do you always have water sometimes when you're doing boerewors?
And that's there's water. If it's not boerewors, they're pumping it full of water as well. And that comes out.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Boerewors is a must. Let me just turn the grill pan on real quick in the middle for me.
That heats perfect.
Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? I'm doing the wrong thing?
No, it's done.
It's that one. It's that one. Look at us. How many chefs does it take to switch on the oven? There we go. Okay, so that's doing its thing now. Also, can I just be braai etiquette right now?
Yes.
If someone invites you to a braai, you don't rock up with the thin sausage. No.
Nobody loves the thin sausage.
Clem's taking this so seriously.
No, there's an etiquette.
But I agree.
There's an etiquette. Like, I don't bring your meat frozen. We know that tactic. Oh, my meat's still frozen. You're going to take it home with you, aren't you?
Who does that?
I know people.
Do that, darling.
I won't out them on national TV right now.
And I also want to call them out too.
Okay, so you arrive at somebody's house with a thick sausage, preferably.
Always.
Yes.
Okay. Always.
Or else you go back to Willie's and you get the good stuff.
Woolies?
Okay.
We'll send you packing.
We've got
That's the
fancy
one.
friends. Okay, then how do we know when to turn that over?
So I've turned the one piece. I'm gonna wait for this a little bit more. We want some brown, and then we want to turn, but we want to keep on turning. So you don't have to wait for complete brown before giving it a flip. We're just gonna keep on moving until we can feel and see it's
Clem,
done.
I already can tell what you want me to do.
All right. So between the two of you, you're in charge of the kebabs. Very important. There we go.
I'm going to give you that tongue to tongue.
I'm going to put two, and you're going to put two.
Okay.
Teamwork.
But I've got a feeling you're going to be better at this than I am.
No, baby.
Actually, no.
You guys
I might be
not at all.
Oh, so you can turn the heat down by all means. You turn
I
the
have.
Oh, okay.
I've dropped it now.
Yeah.
When you're busy with chicken or meat that's been pre-marinated already,
Why didn't you want me to do that?
you guys are winning.
No, I don't know.
You're giving me a tongue.
Oh, no.
tongue, okay.
I thought you wanted to be fancy.
No. Fancy moms.
Okay.
These heels are killing me right now.
You can Brian cook meat and heels. Huh?
You can.
We can. We can.
There we go.
You're lucky fly.
So when you're busy with meat that's been coated in a sweet, sticky marinade, very important. Also, low heat. Too high, and you're going to burn that sugar before the meat's cooked. It takes a very special person, but they exist to burn like the living daylights out of a kebab, but the inside's completely raw. Okay? And that kind of happens when you put your stuff on the meat and it's too high.
Okay. So then what's the secret? Just like keep
on turning it, yeah? And a nice low heat as well. You'll notice everything we're doing today is not rapid heat. It's nice and low. That's
this is
the
going to
trick.
be delicious. And you know what's nice about these kebabs is when they actually stay quite moist and juicy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love that.
because of the chicken thighs.
If you want to be part of our Tshisa Nyama today, all you need to do is SMS the keyword EAT to 33650, and all of the details will be sent to your mobile phone. The recipe, the shopping list, all you need to do to be able to have a lekker braai saam met ons vandag.
Hey.
But the party this side, it's very quiet.
We're going to do it. That's going to go to the oven. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
there you go. This lamb is still bleating. All right. Should we take a quick commercial break to put the lamb in the oven? Yeah?
Let's do it, yeah.
Please, let's do
Okay.
it.
So we're going to be back in just a little while because we want all of this to happen at the same time.
Yes,
Good,
please.
hey? How
Yes.
domesticated am I? All right, we'll be back right after this break.
Yay!
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and of course we are heading up the hottest Tshisa Nyama in town today in the loft, and we've got the fabulous Nomsa Buthelezi with us.
Yes.
And of course we are braaiing. We've got lamb, we've got sausage, we've got sausages, and the most amazing thing for me about it, I mean, I don't know about how you have a braai, but I think it's such a mission to sometimes go and get great meat, great chicken, great sausage from everywhere. So the best part about Woolies for me, I think, is convenience. How everything is already pre-planned, so that there's not much that you need to do. You just buy it, open the packet, and stick it on the flame.
That is why you pay, darling.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Absolutely. Because the worst part is being hosted, but you never see your host because they're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Exactly. Especially because the sides are everything, but they do take quite a long time to make. So we've actually gone with what's in your hand right now, because that's my favorite.
Is that what we?
That's my
I
favorite.
didn't know you were going to head over here. So this is a bean salad.
Yeah.
And I was saying this earlier, for me, it's not a braai without a boinky sly. Did you
Yeah.
see what I did there? Did you see what I did?
I did.
But what's really great about this is that you've got your mix. You've got red beans, you've got butter beans, you've got some beautiful celery, and it's all already dressed for you. Now you'd say, yeah, but you're a chef. Should you not just be in the kitchen cooking?
Yeah.
But you know what? When it's a braai, it is also about the gees. It's about the socializing. It's about coming together. And if I'm just stuck in the kitchen the whole time,
And sweating,
ain't
darling.
no fair. So these convenient salads really are great. Flavor-wise, texture-wise, everything about it's good. So for me, not a braai without a bean salad. So we're bringing this today. Clem's also giving me a thumbs up.
Beans.
Okay, now, so basically you've got this TV hosting job, which is phenomenal because you get to go to see all these incredible weddings.
Yes.
Have you ever gone to a wedding and then had like the worst meal ever, that it was awkward?
Tell the truth.
But guys, I really have to say that.
Yeah. Okay, you don't have to call out the bride because that will be quite terrible.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But you can tell us what the meal is.
Was
it really bad?
Yeah, it was very bad.
Really?
It was very bad, guys.
Okay, what happened? What happened?
I think the rice was mixed with the mealy meal.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe there was war there.
Wow.
You know? And then it came together, and then there was a reconciliation, and then they came together, rice and papa. So I don't know what's happening, and then there was chicken, and it was soggy, and guys, it was terrible.
Somebody forgot to call the caterer, it seems.
Yes.
Okay, and what has been the most hectic moment that's happened to you at a wedding when you've gone, this is a little disaster, I'm going to need to leave? Like a bride not pitching up to walk down the aisle or something like that.
You know what? Burning the chicken will be a disaster.
I think was when I was supposed to tell the bride that the cake has fallen.
No. And then you didn't?
Just telling the bride, darling, I had to tell the bride. Yeah, that was the worst, hey. And she loved her cake. She loved her cake. It's just that they delivered the cake, I think it was hot. Because I heard when you deliver a cake hot,
Never.
The
icing's going to come off. It's going to collapse.
Yes.
Oh, that's devastating.
And it was I think it was a 5-tier cake.
Wow.
It was
collapse.
It rested in peace.
That's one of those moments that I would certainly turn into a little bridezilla.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, yeah, none of that is going to happen here. We're not going to botch this Tshisa Nyama because this is amazing. Okay, you are now chopping up some amazing gherkins, which are my favorites.
Chopping up some gherkins because we were talking about the sides. The one thing I do like making is potato salad. And you know, you put your potatoes into boil, you can do this before, let it chill, so it doesn't take up too much time in the kitchen. This one is crazy decadent. We're doing we're doing it with basil cream cheese, we're doing it with a mayo-based sriracha, we're adding some black olives, we're doing gherkins. So this is like, it's like the queen or king of potato salads.
Yeah,
and it's going to be good. We're using, sorry Clem, it's the queen of potato salads. Guys, also important, these are these Woolies beautiful Nicola potatoes. They are waxy, which means that when I add all of my dressings, it absorbs it without going floury, so it doesn't like fall apart like mashed potatoes. Amazing. So also like choose your potato carefully, but it's the hero. I'm adding a whole lot of stuff. It's still going to be, I just want to eat one. Yeah. It's the hero of the dish.
It's so good.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to finish making this before I just on live TV smash one. So this is going to be good. And potato salad, it's not a braai without a potato salad. Right?
Yeah. And I feel like a potato salad's also a really nice thing to arrive at a braai with.
Yeah.
Yes, but it must be properly prepared.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
You can't have a bad
Because you'll be
potato
fighting
salad.
with potatoes. Remember, if like they're not pre-boiled.
Oh no, that's the worst.
It's the worst.
And then there's a sound. There's a sound.
No.
And you have to look. You have to look like you're enjoying it.
You shouldn't be crunching your potato salad.
Never.
No. It's not fries.
Yes.
Could you ever leave skin on a potato salad?
I do. Often. I like the taste of potato skin. I like that little bit of peel.
Me too.
So you could absolutely leave potato skins on. I think that's just a preference. Still, the potato mustn't be a floury potato. You still want to use a waxy, but skin is good. Nutrients in skin.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so what have you got going? So you got the pickles, you got the olives.
I've got pickles, olives. I'm doing sun-dried and tomato, basil, cream cheese.
So good.
And then I really love this mayo-based sriracha. So it's not the full hot one. It's creamier. So we've got our mayo going in there as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be delicious.
For that.
Delicious, darling.
Okay, I need to ask a little trick with the chicken because, I mean, how do you know when it's ready, when it's done?
So
because, I mean, that looks nice now for me,
Yeah.
but then it'll be maybe too underdone for somebody else, and then my guests will get salmonella again, and then it's going to be weird.
So the horrible.
Did you say again?
So definitely, if you're doing like a chicken portions, cut into the thickest piece of chicken that you have on the braai or in the oven. If the juices run clear, you're winning, you're fine. So with a kebab like this, I would also kind of just cut into a thick piece, look into it, and just kind of see what the color looks
You
like.
are doing a great job, darling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are. So that's the great way to tell how your chicken's done. Also, we're doing a spatchcock chicken.
You want to do that side?
Yes, please.
Wiggle the legs. If the leg wiggles easily, it's done.
The wig.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So those are looking good. Can we just look at this lamb? Obviously, this is not the one that we made now.
That was quick.
Yeah, but look at that. Look how the meat starts pulling, pulling from the bone.
That's one very good looking lamb.
It's really good. Guys, this is the real deal. And then keep those drippings. Funny story, if you keep those drippings and you actually make a mayonnaise out of it, you know how you always drizzle oil into your blender and you make it lamb flavored? I'm just saying. It's not for every day, but we're celebrating, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sexy food talk.
It's very sexy food. Okay. So now what they've done is they've actually chined the bone already in two parts for you. So normally when you buy lamb ribs, you end up just getting this strip. Okay, Woolies love you. They've given you all of that. This is actually where the madness is. You want this. We look at the type of the thickness. Look at that fat compared to how less thick it is on that end. You want a nice a bit of thick meat, thin meat, fat, all of it. Okay.
This isn't first date food though, because that's something you're going to want to eat with your fingers.
Isn't it?
And you want to get all that meat off the bone.
It's first date food because it's such a good way to judge the other person.
What, staring at making eye contact with your first date while you're licking it off your fingers?
Okay, maybe that.
Let me know when you start talking about the problem. I'm still like, it's like...
Me too.
Maybe like we got things backwards. I don't know,
Maybe
I like
this is
that.
first date food.
I mean...
No.
Okay, say you have this and the guy starts eating with a knife and fork. You know what? You need to do this. You need to you can tell what type of person they are by how they eat ribs.
If you go on a date and the person starts eating it with a knife and fork, you know that's going to be the only date.
It's going to be a problem. That's
Yes,
all.
you get your
a knife and fork is a problem.
Exactly. Or pizza. Oh my good. Okay, yeah.
But who eats pizza with knife and fork?
No, I saw somebody once eating a wrap with a knife and fork, and I was like, I'm never going to watch this person eat again.
Ever. It's painful. It's painful.
Yeah,
okay.
I was Judge Judy that day.
Okay, so I'm going to start serving this up. Also very important, when the meat comes off the braai, let it rest. It is super hot. Same rule like when you cook a steak and the meat comes out of the pan. It's hot. As soon as you cut into it, if you cut into it too soon, all those juices are going to... Look at all our camera guys drooling.
Yo,
I know, this is quite a funny show.
It's crazy. Yeah, let your meat rest before you slice into it.
Yeah.
And then you're going to make... You'll be sure to have like super juicy meat. Guys, can I just do this? This is the size of a beef rib that you normally have. This is lamb, by the way. Look how much meat and fat is on there.
Oh, that's delicious. Yeah.
It's crazy. That's exactly what you want. And if your hands don't look like this, you made a mistake.
Yeah.
And if you're done eating it and you don't look like your face is covered in like complete grease, you're not eating it right.
Yeah, that's one of those when you eat but you can't put it down, you've got to clean your face like that.
Yes.
That's
eating meat.
Then you're really doing it. All right.
Expensive meat.
Yeah. Sue, what's cooking that side?
So we're about to finish our potato salad. For me, this is, you know, we changed it up, but one classic fresh parsley. Like, if this is, you see, I'm a little bit judgy. Like, if you come to our house and your salad doesn't have fresh parsley, I think you're weird.
It's a crime.
It's a crime. But you know, it's actually quite an important thing. Just that balance of fresh with that rich, creamy is. Amazing. I mean, it looks pretty, but it also is actually just a flavor balance thing. So our potato salad is ready to go. Our beans are ready to go, and we've also got a beautiful ready-made summer crunch salad.
Yes, you guys are killing it. Okay, I'm going to get this chicken. Oh wow, this is great.
It's done.
That extra little bit of marinade, that's going to be amazing.
We did a great job, darling.
I hope you're enjoying cooking along with us as much as what we are. Now, we've brought the weekend feels to your Tuesday cook along. Now, get shopping and get braaiing. And to get the ingredients list and link, all you need to do is SMS EAT to 33650. Here is a quick recap. On here, how good does that look? Oh, more deliciousness awaits us after the break as we prepare the most luscious honey, ginger and pear custard tart. Oh, how's that? Oh, it smells good.
Are you the smoothest fan to Mzansi's biggest stars?
Prove it by entering SABC1's Tropica Smooth Fan Quiz Show. Buy Tropica and follow the entry details on the label. Select your favorite celeb who you think you know best to participate in the quiz show. And stand a chance to win thousands of instant daily prizes and a share of 1 million rand. Enter and catch the Tropica Smooth Fan Quiz Show on SABC1, Fridays at 6 p.m.
Clover Classic Custard, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and of course it is our fabulous Tuesday cook-along. Now with the smooth, creamy and delicious taste of Clover Classic custard that really takes you back, it makes the perfect ending to any meal. So impress your guests with our delicious honey, ginger and pear classic custard tart. That'll keep them coming back for more. So to do that, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent directly to your device. SMSs are R1.50 each, and free SMSs do not apply because it's worth the R1.50 because this is amazing.
This is such an easy batter we're going to make right now.
Okay.
So in here I've got some ground almonds, some sugar, and then some demerara sugar or treacle sugar. Get that nice dark stuff. It makes it taste so like nutty and flavoursome.
Is treacle the one that can move?
When you put it in a bowl, it kind of moves. Actually, wait, is this? Let's taste. It's delicious. It really works. It makes all the difference in the world. Okay, so get the good one. Then to that we're going to add some eggs, just like that. And then the spices, so it's a cinnamon and ground ginger going in.
All right.
I think like also the pears and spice, we know this, they go really well together.
Yeah.
So get that in there. Then I got some vanilla, bring out the vanilla of our Clover Classic custard. What am I doing with a whisk spoon?
I don't know,
There
do you want me to whisk it for you?
Pass to you, as a belief.
Okay.
Then to that, I'm gonna add some cream, just like that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what you could have even used? Coconut cream.
Yeah.
Well, would that have worked?
Yes, absolutely.
Or am I just trying to make everything fancy?
A little bit of honey.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we just do this? And keep some of the honey for the end. I feel like we should drizzle some of this on the tart when we're done.
Do you know what I found the other day? Because you know honey isn't vegan friendly, or vegans don't believe in honey. I found honey made from dates.
Love that.
Oh, it was so good. It was really, really delicious.
And then can you pour in a little bit of oil for me?
Sure. Oil? How much is a little?
I'm going to say like a tablespoon.
Quantities affect me.
A tablespoon is good. Bloop, done. There we go. And then I've got these beautiful pear hearts, and I want to face them cut side up.
Yeah.
Because it's not like the tartare that we made last week. This one actually is not going to be turned upside down. We're going to see the presentation side. You know what? Actually going to work really well. Let me just do this.
And then do you want? I've just washed my hands.
Yeah,
so
you
let
have.
Me do
there we go. Just to arrange that.
There you go. And then like flour-like.
You know what? Any way you want to.
There you go.
So are you going to go flour-like?
I'm going to go for like a little pear bloom.
A pear bloom.
Yeah, how's that?
Feel you.
So I feel you. All around and then one plonked in the middle.
There we go.
Gorge.
Then you pour this batter over.
Surely that's not it.
Yeah, it's that simple.
It doesn't even look like there's enough.
It's going to expand completely. It's all good. It's going to happen. Look how nice and flat it comes out as well. And also, you don't want it to be thick. I actually like when it's nice and thin because that means the ends end up like crisping up really well. And that crunches everything. So then what you do is you take a little bit of your Clover cream, whoop it up, add it to the top, add some toasted almonds to the top as well.
Clem, this was so easy.
It's the simplest thing ever.
I was literally looking around thinking, now where's the rest of the ingredients?
Now that's it. A little bit of honey.
Wow.
Why not? Just like that. And that's how you win.
Oh, gee.
Remember our crazy girl that we spoke about who makes all the most amazing things? You can tell this is hers. She is a mad genius when it comes to desserts.
Yeah.
And this is one of hers.
Okay, now I want to know, and I'm pretty sure that you at home want to know this as well. What is the flavour of what's around the pear? Is it like a malva kind of?
Kind of, but it's more intense because of that brown sugar that's in there.
Yeah.
So it's a little more nuttier, not as sweet, which is great because you're adding all that honey to it. So the flavours are like just like next level on top of each other. And then the cream actually just cuts through all of that, just makes it even more decadent.
Clem, this is delicious on another level.
It's crazy. So you're going to do it. You're going to do it.
Do you guys have one of those days at home as well, where sometimes you just go straight for your custard? And
I believe, yes.
I've done that a few times.
It's the way. It's the way.
Okay,
Are you going to do it?
I don't know if I'm backing myself enough to do this, but you're just going to sprinkle it all over?
Yeah. There's no specific way how to do it.
Should I? Should I gooi? Okay.
Squeeze.
It's on. Oh boy. Yeah, this is amazing.
That's the way. You know what? I like when you also throw some on the table because
it's art.
It's art.
I mean, Luke Del Roberts would be so pleased with my presentation.
Impressed.
Yeah, now classy, elegant, delicious. I'm just talking about me. I'm sorry. No, that was definitely that tart. Now, what's not to love? SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. And of course, to get this recipe sent directly to your device, all you need to do is send that keyword now. And just in case you need a little reminding of the steps again, watch this.
made with love by Clover.
So what are you guys having for dessert? After the break, we're going to have one sensational feast with our fantastic guest, Nomsa Buthelezi. We're going to be right back after this.
Clover Classic Custard, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Are you the smoothest fan to Mzansi's biggest stars?
Prove it by entering SABC1's Tropica Smooth Fan Quiz Show. Buy Tropica and follow the entry details on the label. Select your favorite celeb who you think you know best to participate in the quiz show. And stand a chance to win thousands of instant daily prizes and a share of 1 million rand. Enter and catch the Tropica Smooth Fan Quiz Show on SABC1, Fridays at 6 p.m.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and of course we're heading up one hot Tshisa Nyama in the loft today with our fantastic guest, Nomsa Buthelezi, and of course the lovely Chef Suan. Clem's here too. Just joking, man. We couldn't have done this without you.
Guys, I'm impressed. We got the meat, we got the salads, stuffed sweet potatoes, garlic bread. Gotta have garlic bread.
Yes.
The potato salad.
You just want that, hey?
Yo,
No,
it's so good. And bean salad. Did we do well?
You did exceptionally well. Well done, my chef. Yes,
well done, you
too.
Thanks,
So if this was at a wedding, you would have given us quite a big score.
Definitely, definitely. Yo.
So I want to know, so you've been working on this amazing show and everybody loves you, but in the beginning it was quite hectic. It was quite a big transition.
Hectic, yes.
So what kind of issues did you have?
Body shaming.
Really?
Yes.
Just from people on social media?
Just from people who was just bored in their sofas with no data, whatever. But they spoke about my weight, they spoke about my clothes and all that. So, but somehow that thing made me stronger, made me learn.
Exactly.
You know, hence I'm still on the show.
Exactly. And you know that I always think, like, because I think so many people write into TV shows with their opinions on what they think of people and that. And I think you've got to consider the kind of person who's complaining to hurt somebody else's feelings. So, girl, you got nothing to worry about.
Definitely, darling. Definitely.
What has been your highlight of your career, do you think? And what do you prefer, the TV hosting or, of course, the soap life?
I love my hosting.
Yeah.
I love my hosting. It's more me.
Yeah.
And it's effortless because it's just Nomsa going to a wedding. And I feel like I'm a fairy godmother, you know, trying to help my bride who's so stressed and they don't eat and they're crying. So that is just the highlight of my career.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking about your bride, a little birdie told me that you are in love. And I mean, it's possibly heading in that direction. How sweet are my little birdies? They tell me everything.
Your birdies anyway, man. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The being in love part.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But she is the one.
Yes.
You are in love. Oh,
Yes.
that's beautiful. Isn't that the best feeling in the world?
Definitely. You know, sometimes when you are just locked into a world that you're not free.
Yeah.
And you're just in a relationship just for people, okay? And then I'm like, I need a girl.
Yeah.
But you cannot say that.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a community, a black community, and people don't know that. That's Satanism, you know, all of that. Me coming out was just a walk in the park for me because I started in my own community in Alex. Amazing. They had to understand first that this is me and they accepted me for who I am.
Exactly.
And then now for South Africa to actually know that she actually dating a girl, you know, not a guy.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a problem at first because people were like, "Oh, really?" Yeah. But she looks like a man eater. This one, this one goes like, "Oh,
this is what a man eater looks like."
Hey! But anyway, I got a girl.
Hey.
But I mean, I find it so hard to believe that people do have a hard time coming out, or you know, because I think in 2018 you should be free to love.
It's hot in the closet, darling. Come out of there. Come out of there.
Oh, I
yes, she's
that.
just the best thing ever. I actually met her while doing the show.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes, but it was after work. Okay.
Keep it professional,
Yes.
Between 9 and 5.
After work. Yes, yeah. She is the best.
And did you know when you met her that she was the one? Because you know, people always say when you know, and like when you meet the one, you just, I mean, I that's never happened to me. I don't know about you, if it just happens immediately.
The funny thing is, you know, I thought that was just the story, you know, fairy tale, but it is true.
Really?
It is true.
Oh, boy.
You know, because the first time I saw her, I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh no, just one of those things. And then it hit me that, actually, this person is the one. I had to go to the Facebook page and do my homework.
We love a little
Who are you dating?
Amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so should we tuck in? Because you've, thank you. You so kindly dished up for me.
Please, for me too. I'll just...
What's your favorite? Lamb, chicken, or sausage?
All of the above.
All of the above.
That's
a really good piece. I think
Where we go? Which
one?
Give
It's in
Nomsa that
real
one.
mix.
You know what?
That's the winning piece. That's a prime cut.
Yeah, guys, I wish my girlfriend was here. Baby, yes.
So if you had to rate our food, what would you say? What would you give it?
Yeah.
Out of how many?
10.
10 out of 10.
I think so.
10 out of 10.
This is
And we have
the
our
perfect
trophy.
serve.
Oh, yes, this is it. Yes. My favorite.
Right here.
What are you going to go for, Jeannie? All of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want it all. This is amazing.
There we go.
Wow.
And then you still got your braai breakers at the end and the salad, but I think that's just...
I know. I'm going to have to tuck into the salad. This is amazing.
Yes.
Oh. I mean, do you think you could eat like this every day?
I'm watching you, girl. I'm watching you. This is a braai. Why we're all fighting with a knife and fork.
Yeah, watching, learning, and judging.
Yes.
And
change,
okay, so what do we get? Now that you've tasted it, how amazing is this? This is quite a fantastic little thing that I've never seen. What is this?
Sweet potatoes stuffed with cheese and creamy leek.
Yeah.
From Woolworths.
Exactly.
You just buy it like that in the braai section.
Yeah, exactly. It comes in a little foil pack. Pop it either. Here we go. Pop it either in your Weeble or pop it in the oven. Because to be honest, there are those vegetarians that go to braais and like, what am I doing at the braai?
Yeah.
Give them that.
I had Sue come over to a braai at my house once and she didn't make a thing. Those days are over. Next time you come, you're making all of this.
Next time, babe.
Awkward. Thank you so much for being here, Sue. I love you. Thank you for being here and for making all this food for once. I'm joking. I love you. Girl. Thank you so much for being on the show.